Hi folks, filleting roundfish today. So quality points for roundfish are bright eyes, red gills, firm flesh. Same as cod, haddock, whiting, hake. Same principle. So the first thing you do, you have to descale. Descale it. So what you do is just go against the grain, go right down with water, cold water running on the scales, just to get rid of all those scales on there. Okay, so after scaling the fish, what you're going to need to do is to take a scissors and take off the fin bones, just at the back here. And you can take this fin bone off here as well. And then you're going to take the head off. So you just go in here and just basically go at an angle that way, and then you can turn them over and do the same on this side. So take the fin bone off. It just makes it a little bit easier. And then in at an angle here as well, and then just straight down, and the head comes off. There's the nice fella there. And then you can turn the fish around here, and you're going to go along it has one big bone all the way down the back. So what you're going to do is just go in with your filleting knife and go along the bone like this. So just straight down here, all the way along, and then get your fingers in, and you're going to just stay close to the bone and start flicking the flesh away from the bone. So let me just get in here, go right in. So if we go down like this, that's going to take the fillet. You see the fillet is kind of coming away from the bone. So you just have to follow that line all the way along. Fishmonger will do this for you, but you just have more control when you do it yourself. You can kind of get whatever portions you want out of the fish, and you can use it in different ways. So it's handy to be able to know how to do this. So just you take one side off. So you see the way it kind of comes off once you've got the right cut. Okay, so just straight down like this, and then you've got one side is nearly off now, so just straight down here. Okay, so you can just go straight down this way and take that bit off. So we've got one fillet there. You can put that in and just give it a wash in the sink. Just leave that bit there, and then you have to take the middle of the bone off now. So what you do is just go under here. We're going to take the bone off here like this, and the tail, and just go back this way. We take the middle bone out. So that's great. So just take all the way along, and that's your fish bone. That can go into fish stock. I'm just going to put it into here for the moment, and then you can just trim it up a little bit. So this is the belly of the salmon. So you can take that out, take that off, and then I'm going to wash this, and you can come back to me. And okay, so I've filleted the fish. I've got the two sides of salmon. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to portion it. And so I mean, you can cut it any way you want. Into long pieces, into darns, into a whole big piece as well. There is pin bones here, okay, just at the top. There's and you can just take those out, just pulling them out like that. You just put your hand there and kind of brush the opposite way, and if you find any of them, you can just pull them out like that. Okay, there's none there at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the tail ends off. So the tail ends are just this piece here. So just see that a little bit there. So just cut that off, and then I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to cut the other tail end off. So what you could do with these is you can use what I normally use for these is I do a little cured salmon, a little gravlax with that. We put a bit of dill and sugar and salt on that, and we put the other bit on top. I might show you that in a different video. So that's that bit. To skin the fish, if you want to skin it, it's nice that you can get crispy skin, but if you want to skin it, what you do is just hold the end bit there and just angle the knife slightly like this and hold on to the bit there, and then just kind of slide your knife up until you can grab a bit more of the skin, and then just kind of wiggle the skin off the fish, and then that's a skin piece of salmon that you could use for something. So I'm going to keep those two together. So I'll do the gravlax with that. Skin, you could get that skin nice and crispy if you wanted, just separately. Now to do a darn of salmon, what you can do is nice little portion like that, about 6 ounces, and then just cut straight into it, and then straight ahead like this, and then you've got some nice. I'll do another one there, so we can have 2 pieces there. And then what you do is what I normally like to do is dry it before the pan, and then if you're gonna pan fry it, just dry it really well, get it really nice and dry, and then you can score it. So if you push up the skin like this, you just cut in here a few times. You can cut like 4 or 5 times in there, and what that will do is it'll get you really nice crisp skin. So that's okay. So that's it, folks. Prepared the salmon, so you could grill it, poach it, bake it, and we'll do that in another video. And that's it.